Right, hi. So it's day 12. Right, so I did make a pre-prelude video for this day. Right, so the idea was to build up my enthusiasm and well-being sort of energy and go out into the matrix and just sort of like, deal with it and cope with it and own it, right? I was saying in the video about you've got to make Agent Smith into your bitch, right? So, this ain't going to probably happen overnight. It doesn't seem like it's happening overnight for me at the moment. But one of the things I've noticed that I'm not walking around smiling. Okay, I'm a warrior. Um, kind of imagining myself like a samurai, um, walking around. Quite early in the morning, it was actually. I found it's a good time to walk around because this is about patrolling your territory again. You're going back into the matrix, but it's your territory. You're coming up out the underworld. You've come down from the higher planes into the underworld, and now you're coming back into the matrix with your power. You've got your power now, right? So the agents are going to want to strip you of that power. So I find it's good to go out when there's not many people around. Early in the morning when people are still just about to wake up or waking up, or that same sort of time at night where people are going to sleep. There's not many people around, and there's a few things I wanted to put into this video, which just going to like little side issues, like the ancient Egyptian adepts, I understand, had to practice the control of various groups of muscles in their body. And this is very important for the developing like your potential to move on. So I think that sort of thing's got to be bore in mind. You need your body has got to be disciplined. So when you're walking out, your spine should be straight. Your shoulders should be back, and your head upright. You're a warrior in going to battle. That's how you have to think of it, and your face should show that like level of concentration and discipline and meanness. It even says I think it's in the Proverbs, or it might be Ecclesiastes, that when you walk around, you should have a face of grieving, and sorrow, because the world, we're in the matrix. It's all fucking people if you show any signs of happiness too much in the matrix, people, well, their envy comes out. That's what the agents are. They're the envy. They don't. Why are you happy and they're not? It's not fair. And they curse you with their eyes. They give you the evil eye, and so what you've got to do is you have to be like a complete warrior. Not only that, you're not just a warrior on the physical plane, but this is the astral plane we're dealing with, and how it connects with the physical plane. So you've also got to be aware. This is why it's important to have various of these sets of muscles like controlled, so that when the stuff happens now it was a good morning to do this for me, because it was very quiet. Sun was out, just coming up, and it was very relaxing. It wasn't windy at all. It was a very pleasant morning, very, very pleasant. So it made a real contrast. When I'm walking around with my energies like bringing up, I can feel. There was a few people on the physical plane that I'm actually seeing in their physical bodies walking around, and I've got to be disciplined, and they are looking at me. They're all going to be agents, but they are. I'm totally ready for them. So there's nothing they can really do. I'll sometimes stare into their chest area and their solar plexus area, like intently. If they start looking at me and giving me, I can feel the energies, right? So, and if they start doing that, I'll sometimes bore right into their chest with my vision, and that sort of disengages the agent from them, and they just don't know what's going on then, and they just carry on like a normal person. That's very straightforward to do that. oftentimes you can't look them in the eye because they've got such a stupid fucking look on their eye. It just stops you being able to think clearly because their eyes, what they've got in their eyes, is so sick. That's what it is. It's complete sickness, hollow, vampirish sickness. So most of the time, if I sense anything like that going on these sort of levels, I won't look people in the eye like that because their eyes are absolutely. It's like a vampire. You don't look vampires in the eye, or it's like the Gorgon. Who turns you to stone. Just you don't look them in the eye. This is fucking a simple fucking rule that when you're on those sort of levels in the Matrix and you're dealing with all that shit, don't look people in the eye that are trying to deal with, like, get on you, that are going to be agents, because they will just totally fuck you up. That's the worst thing you can do. If you're going to look at someone, you look right in their chest, right in their heart, and you see as soon as you do that, you look right in their heart. It's like their brain is like they don't know what's going on. It completely confuses them. So that's one little trick. Another thing, what you've got to do while I'm walking around, you can feel in certain areas, like the people who are asleep in their beds, their astral bodies are coming out because they can see, they can sense your energy. They've got all these feelers out on the street, when you walk past, they can feel, and their astral bodies coming out their house to try and find a little place where they can sense all your energy. And they want some of it. Or or the agents are controlling them, and they want to find a weakness, so that later on they can hunt you down and ruin your energy. So there's two aspects of walking around. One is the physical people that you come across, and the other is the astral bodies of people that are going to pick up on your energy as you're walking around. Now, I've got my astral swords handy at all times, and I'll cut these people down. They're in their astral body. If they come anywhere near me, I'll just cut them down. Just a few swipes of the sword, and everything's clear then. Because and that this is what happens when you start patrolling your territory on a regular basis. It's like doing the weeds in the garden. It's you're getting rid of the weeds, the stuff that you don't want to be there, and you can do that on the astral plane. You don't even got to talk to anybody. Everybody will know deep down inside what the fuck's going on. So you won't have to explain anything to anyone. Anybody that talks to you, they already know. If they're trying to talk to you about what's going on, they're an agent, and you just have to disregard them. You're not interested. You just give them the sort of answers that will just divert them away from you. Because all they're going to try and do, all they're really trying to do, is to cause you trouble. So you just have to expect all this sort of thing, expect all the agents. Virtually everybody you're going to deal with is going to try and find ways to, set you on a different course, or cause you problems and stuff in your energy. So you've got to be prepared for all that, expect it all. So it's quite a good day today going out. I'll go out again probably a couple of times. But from now on, you've got to constantly be a warrior to defend your energy against all this stuff, because they're going to be, and you've got to build, totally transform your territory into something that's working for you all the time. Everyone in your territory is going to have to come round to your way of seeing things at some point, and you're not giving them a choice. There's no choice for them. That you're the one in charge here. It's your territory, you're the boss, you're the top of the food chain. Nothing can stand in your way. The only people that could possibly have done anything are the agents, and now you've made them into your bitches. There's nothing they can do. They're like food for you. You turn the tables. Instead of you being food for them, now they're food for you. It's like that.